Today we listen in on a conversation that has been made up, but is related to a conversation that pretty much the whole world has about Android and iPhone. My name is Matt from Real World Review, and let's listen. Hey, just curious, what phone do you have? Oh, iPhone 16 Pro. Oh, nice. Just also curious about a few things. Yeah, go right ahead. Do you think Android phones are bad? I mean, there's got to be some that are good. They can't all be bad, right? Or else no one would ever buy them. Plus, they're cheap and not even close to iPhones. Sure, an iPhone 17 is like $800 and a Samsung A17 is what, like $200? Whatever. You understand that they are different, right? So, what do you use to charge your phone? What do you mean? Like, is it Apple or... Oh, yeah, I use I think it's a Basis charger at home, and I have a Charge one at work. I generally charge my phone overnight on a wireless charger. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's actually an Anchor one. But they don't give you the charger in the box anymore. I don't know why. Well, at least you're smart enough to buy one. What? Nothing. Okay, let's see. What about cases? I don't know. I think it was like some screen protector I bought off of Amazon, and then the case, this is just like a little bumper I got off like AliExpress, and then the back is actually a skin from fish skins. Wow, this conversation is going different. What about headphones? Well, I generally use AirPod Pros. I don't know why I don't have them with me. See, the problem, personally, I like using the OnePlus Buds. I think I'm going to end up getting the latest ones or maybe some nothing ears in the future because I kind of liked using the Ear A. I really only use the AirPod Pros just because I got a good deal on them and I don't really have to think about anything. So you stuck with those because you got a good deal. Interesting. What about the AirPods Max? Would you ever buy that? Never. But I'm actually not a fan of over-ear headphones. Fair enough. What about your computer? Well, my work gave me a Windows computer, so I kind of just use that. Well, I guess no one's really syncing anything anymore, so it kind of makes sense. What's AirDrop? Air what? Exactly. Okay, so what do you use for music? Spotify. Yeah, that tracks. I actually find that Apple Music is better on Android phones. What about email? Well, I use Gmail and I use Outlook for work. And what camera app? For photos, I actually use an app called Halide to take them, and then I will edit them in Lightroom. What about video? I mean, the camera app is okay, but if I want something more meaningful or something to not really look like it was shot on an iPhone, I'll generally go with the Blackmagic camera app. Then for editing, I'll probably go with CapCut or Premiere, but editing on your phone is kind of dumb, and I don't really do it at all. I would do DaVinci Resolve on a computer if I actually edited my videos. I actually agree with that. I'm more of a DaVinci, Final Cut Pro type person. Adobe sucks. Anyways, what about movies? Do you use the TV app? The what? I'll either use YouTube, Netflix, or Prime. They generally have everything that I want on there. Okay. Do you use Safari? No, I don't use Safari. Chrome is so much better for regular browsing. Although I will say that I kind of do like using Brave if I don't want to have like ads or, if I don't mind like a little bit of ads, but definitely pop-ups. It kind of helps get rid of those. I actually don't use Safari anymore. I used to use Safari on my Windows computers, ironically, until I got a Mac. Then it's just been Chrome ever since. I don't know. It was just better. Okay. What about something very specific? Video calling? I mean, there's a few. Obviously, FaceTime. But I also have friends that use Instagram and Snapchat and Discord. That said, I rarely ever do video calls and normally use them for audio because the normal phone kind of sucks. Like, calling cell to cell just doesn't really sound good, even if it says 5G in the corner. All valid points, actually. Okay, you know exactly why I'm asking you these questions. What do you use for texting? iMessage. There it is. I knew it. You didn't even call it messages. You just called it iMessage. Well, you just using the built-in Google Messenger app on your Android phone, right? No, that's because you have to. If I could download Google Messages onto an iPhone, I definitely would. Is that even an option? I actually don't know. Okay, I use it because I like the quality. It's a little bit better, I think. I don't know. But I also like doing like the stickers and, liking stuff. I don't know. It just seems cool. And RCS has this. All of that. It's not the exact same. Sure, there's little differences. But come on, you don't want WhatsApp, Viber, WeChat, Facebook Messenger. There's so many out there. Do you use Facebook Messenger? See, that's my point. You're already downloading so many apps. Why not just download something that pretty much the whole world uses? You know, in other countries, they expect you to just message them through WhatsApp. Just that's like the default, an app that you have to download. Yeah, but encryption. Do you even know what that means? Not really. Okay, is it? It's just the green bubbles, right? Yeah, it is. All right, so this was kind of just a pointless conversation. Yeah, I mean, somewhat. It's kind of really the only reason why I do that. I used to play games and like send my location, but I don't really do that often, and I barely ever use stickers. Did you know that you can actually pin conversations? Yes, I know this, and I've known for a few years, and I'm not even using an iPhone. Ew. What is that even? All right, let's relax, okay? What about a watch? I mean, obviously the Apple Watch, right? Yeah, that's fair.